All right, I got YouTube running again. Now, looks like X is working. And it's 12 o'clock. My generator just started outside.
Saturday thing.
You what? Like,
It does it on Saturdays.
yeah, Saturday, 12 o'clock. It'll run for about 5 minutes. Okay. All right, I've got YouTube back up, X back up, and whatever back up. I'm going to put my SIM card in my, I've got one of these big hotspots, you know, with the antennas on it, and it'll take Ethernet and all that. So I'm going to put my SIM card in it and run an Ethernet over here. All I got to do is plug it in my switch here. My generator just started outside. And I see I got feedback. I can stop that right there. Okay. And right here. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I'm in good shape now. I don't know why I'm losing the internet. Something's crazy.
Something's crazy. Looks like you need a Starlink.
I need a what?
Starlink.
Yeah, maybe.
Starlink. There's nothing in your vicinity that's going to stop it from working aside from maybe a hailstorm.
But Starlink, what's the most I can get out of Starlink?
About 200 meg down and about 20 meg up.
Yeah, see, I'm getting like almost a gig down and 60 up.
But what do you do that you need more than 100 meg now?
Well, I know. You're probably right about that. I don't know. It's a sales gimmick, probably.
Well, it is. Theirs is faster than other people's. So, but with the cable company, you never know because you're sharing it with everybody in your neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah.
That is the problem. It's a gig at the moment, but in 5 minutes it could be 0.
Yep, that's true. That's true. All right, let me see if I can get this SIM card out without destroying it.
You just need an Ethernet adapter plugged into your phone.
I didn't know you could do that. I can't get my SIM card out.
Oh, it's a high security product now.
Well, the SIM card looks like it's got a plastic lamination over it or something. I don't notice that before.
It does. It's because that's how they do it. It's how they make it. It's part of a credit card. Starts out as a credit card size card that you break out of that credit card.
I've taken this in and out 50 times before. I'm having trouble this time. I'll show it to you.
Don't break it. Yeah, you should be able to just slide it.
Yeah, it's
in the down direction.
It stopped. I have to raise that edge up to get it over the lip there, you know. Actually, that lip is beveled. It should slide right out.
Well, be careful.
It's stopping on something. I don't know what it's stopping on.
I'll sell you these.
The what? Right. What was that? Oh.
Jeff came back.
Oh, I came back. Jeff. Boy, it's getting windy out there.
Yeah, it's trying to disassemble our tent.
Are you?
But
Oh, it's trying to.
I mean, we've strapped it to all the dog tie-outs we got. And
Wow.
It's like being the captain of some doomed ship or something.
it just
Man.
it's like everything is
Yeah, it's just.
like whoa.
All right, so I'm gonna walk down to my car and get my gimbal. So if I want to get back on, I go. There's the browser now.
And just allow, and you're on.
Okay, so I'm not doing anything as long as I just do what I did to leave the program. Okay,
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure before I left here again and have to walk back and get back on. Okay, cool.
All right.
Just found that in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's good. Goodbye. Jeff will join back in.
Well, I'll tell you. Tell you, I don't know what's going on here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I need a bigger table.
We're just trying to hang on to everything here.
All right, bam. All right, I should be able to slide this card. Are you seeing it?
You see it.
You do see it? Yeah.
We do see it.
I mean, it should slide. There's the way the arrow it points in. I should be able to slide it right out, right, just by pushing on it like this. It gets to there and it stops.
Oh, that is bizarre. Unless it comes out the way you're pushing. Is it supposed to go that way? It might be that it goes to the right. Push that way. Does it go further that way?
No. No.
Yeah.
It comes out this. It comes out the way it goes in.
Okay.
It's like
Well,
it's
because
hanging
usually
on
the
this.
corner-
It's like it's hanging on this edge right here. I mean, it's. I don't know why it won't come out.
There you go.
No, it stops
might be.
right there. It stops right there.
The security. So when you drop the phone, it won't slide out.
It
Wow.
will not. It will not move.
The bracket on top doesn't.
I'm
catch it.
trying to be very delicate with it, but I don't want to screw it up, you know. Man, it's just. I think it's catching on this edge right here. This edge has got a bevel. You probably can't see it.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's beveled where it comes up, but there's a little ridge right
Are you
there.
supposed to push? Are you supposed to push that down? Does that push in with your finger?
You mean here? No.
Okay.
No.
Lou.
Either
Yeah, that's bizarre.
either that metal.
No, don't
I
play
think
with
it's.
that.
I think right here on this crack. I think this crack is where it's catching right here. So I'm trying to use this. I'm trying to use this
You're trying to raise it
X-Acto.
a little.
Yeah, to get under
Raise
it.
it a tiny bit.
See, I'm under it. Right there, I'm under it.
Hey, you guys are geeked out here, ain't you? What are you looking at?
Oh, he's trying to move his SIM card. The guy that's running the.
It will not. It will not. It will not come out.
What in the world is in these areas?
We only got one.
Huh?
There's only the one. Well, that's not even an aerial. That's a camera. Oh, that's what we were trying to use Wi-Fi out here. That's trouble. We got the Wi-Fi. But Starlink started.
Got the start?
Right up there.
Well, you got the magnet one?
No, it's
Oh, I see it.
This is disturbing. I wonder.
Have your wife take it.
You think I could plug in my Ethernet right there on that USB and it'd work? I doubt it.
It may. It'd be worth a try. Some of them will. My Inseego one will do a USB to Ethernet adapter.
Yeah, but then I can't charge it though.
Chairs are flying away.
This is something, man. It's hard to believe that my card won't come out.
All the cameras. If you don't have a patch,
Do I have what?
there's just have our wind right now blowing through here.
Yeah, your wind is pretty noisy.
You can see the other camera that's in the booth is moving. You can use a fingernail to slide that out. Usually you need nothing more than your fingernail.
Yeah.
Is it one that pops up?
There you go. It looks
No,
like you
that's
might
where it
be
stops right there.
doing- Push a little harder.
I mean, I'm pushing hard, man.
One of the holders that pops up.
I'm
No, you
pushing.
didn't go. It slides in. It's one that slides in. Because I see contacts in the back that became visible where you had it. You had it about half out. I guess they've improved the. You can see the electrical connections. You can't use your fingernail to slide it out the last little bit.
Nope. I don't know if it's maybe hitting this edge right here. I don't know. See if I can get under it. See, I'm under it right here.
Yeah. No.
I am under it, but maybe this side's down. All right, I'm under it right in the center right now. It is stuck like man.
You've had this out before, right?
Well, I don't want to damage it, so.
Yeah, that's nuts. Normally that metal part just stays there and you slide it out. I think.
Yeah, it does normally. Yeah.
There's
See,
nothing
it's-
up there to catch it. There's nothing on the top that can catch. If you have to push down when you're trying to slide it.
Maybe.
Tail it.
Maybe.
I think we do.
Stick your head out of the car.
Yeah. It's 50 miles an hour. You push down on the back of it with your finger. Like try to slide it by pushing down, not with a sharp tool. I'd be afraid that the sharp tool would like and it's try to push down. See if it can slide.
Well,
You're gonna have to push it. When you use your hand, you're pushing towards the device.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm gonna get down in there and try to push it.
That's what I've run into. Sometimes the stuff expects you to be not
Nope,
using
it just goes to right there and stops.
Hmm. Well,
I'm
call
gonna go,
tech support.
I'm gonna put it under the microscope, see what's going on.
All
Yep,
right.
I'm gonna put it under the
I'm gonna
microscope.
go look.
What was that?
Look at. I'm gonna go down the aisle and look at some things real quick.
All right. What have I? All right, Mark, you there? Or you still walking around?
He is currently still walking around.
All right. I got out what I thought was a SIM card, but it's not the SIM card. All right. Oh, man. All right, we're back. Mark back yet?
He is still currently wandering around.
Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm back for a minute or two. So we had a few internet issues there at Xenia. The Starlink blew off the car, caused a couple of outages, and then something's going wrong with my internet here. Low speeds and twice I've seen the connection just go away, no internet at all. So I was working on a backup for my internet here, which is just a, basically it's a hotspot that I can use. And I've got so many of these, I picked the wrong one. Here's a hotspot. I want to take the SIM card out and put the SIM card in this. And with this and the SIM card in it, I can run Ethernet over to the studio here, and we would be on 5G, 4G or 5G. Well, I got confused. I have so many of these that I thought I was taking out the SIM card, but there was actually no SIM card in it. I think it's a little adapter for a smaller SIM card. And then I went and I said, okay, I'm going to go get my latest. Oh, there's Mark. Hey, Mark. Mark sneezing there. All right.
Popping at the dust.
All right. Hey, Mark, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Let's see. I'll get it for you. Look at here, Mark. Look at here. Look at here.
Hey, that looks like a 5G SIM card.
Yes, and you know
Don't
what?
show the people the number.
You know what? This was not in the hotspot I was trying to take it out of. Here's the hotspot I was trying to take it. I have so many. I've got so many of these that have gone bad over the years. I keep them. Look, I was trying to dig this out of this one. I finally got. Hey, a microscope will do wonders. There was a contact that was bent over one of these. Anyway, I got this out and I says, "That's no SIM card. That's not a SIM card. That's an adapter. That's an adapter, of course, that could go in, you know." So anyway, this was not it. This was not it. So I said, okay, let me go get my latest Wi-Fi, my latest hotspot. And I went and got it, and it didn't have a SIM card in it. I go, where's my SIM card? So I keep looking around, and then I realized the latest one that I use all the time, it's in my laptop bag. So I go to my laptop, and I get it, and there it is. So I take the SIM card out. Now, so I take the SIM card out, and I'm going to put it in this guy right here. You know, I'm going to put it in here, and that'll give me Ethernet out, and then I'll run it over here to the studio, and that'll be my backup. Although the Verizon is not very strong here at all. It's pretty weak. I'll probably only get 4G, but it'll probably run the show okay. But anyway, that's what I've been doing the last few minutes.
Okay.
All right, so we'll put that back in. So I had a real trouble getting that thing out, man. Hey, it popped right back in just now. Okay, so I got my 5G SIM card. I'm gonna put it in here. See if we can get a backup going. Do what?
This wind is trying to take out everybody's skin.
I'm having trouble hearing you. There's a lot of wind noise.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yep.
There's a lot of wind.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna plug this guy in. Get it ready for backup. Of course, the internet's staying up now.
Of course, that's how that works. Be like
Yep.
the power went out. And then
After I went through all that trouble. All right. All right. Okay. Well, probably won't need it, so I probably won't hook it up. My intent is I'm kind of down in a low spot, a lot of trees, and my city has a lot of rules about towers, and they don't allow high signs at towers, you know. So I had Verizon come out. They checked the area. They said, "Yep, your signal strengths are really low out there. You got a lot of trees, but we're not going to do anything about it." Okay. So
That's where the helium balloon about
yeah,
100 feet up would help you.
yeah. So I'm thinking, you know,
Emergency.
I've got thousands of feet of Cat 5 cable here. I've got several cables that are probably 100 foot long. So I was gonna put that in a garbage bag or something in case it's raining. And I've got rope over a tree out here. I could pull it up about 70 feet in the air. I'm just gonna pull it up and let the Ethernet come down, power over Ethernet, and then I'd have 4G, 5G here as a backup. That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. All right, and I'm getting hungry. I think I'm going to go get me some lunch. Say hello to Jamie W3UC out there. Also to Bill KI4RDZ. Welcome. Glad to have you. We've had a little problems today. We've had the Starlink blow off the roof there at Dayton. We've had a couple of internet dropouts here in the studio, but we're back on. So anyway, we're okay right now. It's lunchtime. I'm gonna go get me a lunch. I'll bring it back here and try to eat it in the studio, but I'll be back in a few minutes. And hey, did Jeff? I thought he went back out to do some video a while ago.
He was going to go to his car and then go around and do some more video.
Yeah, but see, well, let's see if he's,
confirmed that
wait a minute, he may be
he
on. I
confirmed
don't know. Let's see, he may be on. No.
And he didn't text me or anything.
Yeah, see, I don't know when he's going to come on to switch the camera on. And
Okay.
If he, you know.
Well, he'll be able to get hold of us.
Yeah.
He'll be able to get hold of us.
Yeah, I hope so. That way, I mean, his video was really good. It was good. So, all right.
All right.
10:50 here. Hey, it's 12:51 here. I'm getting hungry, so I'll bring something back here in the studio and eat. And I've been fighting internet problems for the last hour. SIM cards and stuff. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys, we're back. We are back for a minute. We have our Diet Coke in our United States Air Force glass. And today we're having honey ham, potato chips. Yeah, honey ham potato chips with a special treat, a cupcake. So it should be good. I'll be working on that in just a minute. All right, we are back. We are back for our lunch. You might hear me crunching on the potato chips. I don't know, but I'll be nice and you won't see me eating.
static fades, I twist the knob, the shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high, another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that tone, across the globe I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in, let the conversation begin. We're at the amateur radio roundtable, we're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5KUB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're rocking the bands wild and free. Hey, Glenn's got mods on a breadboard base, Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, the skip is long, we're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat, 40 meters never felt so sweet. But at the amateur radio roundtable, with coax lines and power cables, Deeks, Patricians, QSLs, we got more ham than a southern belle. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're working the world wild and free. Well, yeah, rockin' worldwide. Mic in hand and a call sign, pride. Oh, yeah, the amateur radio roundtable. Story strong and signal stable. So key it up and call your name in this wild RF Hall of Fame. From KW5GP to you and me, we're hamming hard 7 and 3. CQ out. Hamming hard 7-3. Da, 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 out.
Hello, Jeff. Can you
Hey,
hear
Tom.
me? Hey. Did
Yeah,
did
I
you,
hear you.
did you? I'm sorry. I just saw you came on. It's looking good, man. Thanks.
I can walk around if you'd like me to.
Yeah, anything you can do. You're the best video of the whole weekend on what you're doing.
All right,
so,
great.
Yeah.
All right, well, if we walk this way, we can see Icon's booth. All right, Jim, I'll see you. Okay. I grabbed my gimbal, so it should be a little smoother.
Oh man, it is steady. Looks good.
Not sure what's new here. Actually, I guess this is the new radio here. There's new. The wrong way. That's the radio I use in my vehicle now. There's Ray Novak.
Hey, see if you can say something to Ray. I know he's probably busy,
Hey.
but
Hey, Ray. Say hi to Tom.
Hey,
Hey
Tom.
Ray, how you doing? You're on our broadcast
The
for
wrong way.
Hamvention. I'm back at the studio, but I see you loud and clear there, and say hello to the world.
Hi, Icom.
There you go.
Thanks, Ray.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, man. We'll see you.
Let's see what else we can see here. Thanks. That receiver's nice. What do we got over here? All right, I'm trying to figure out how to work this gimbal. There we go. Oh, it's going the wrong way.
You guys have any of these stickers?
We did for a while. Bruno had them out.
I just want to I have the right key.
There you go. Put that on the back of your car next to your cat.
Hey, look who it is.
Yep. Hello, Joe. Hello, Joe. Hello,
Say
Joe.
hi to Tom.
Hi.
Hey, are you having a good time?
Yep, sure am.
Well, good. Very good, man. We're
Always
having
good to
fun
hear
too.
from.
All right, great. Thanks, Joe. Flex has this new radio, quite expensive. It's too bad that didn't work out, that video I made.
Wow.
Yeah, here you go. So this is their new radio.
Now, what company is this?
That's
Flex?
Flex.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
their new 500 watt key down. Hey, Matt. How are you? It's Tom, W5KUB.
Oh, nice.
You want to describe this for the audience?
Sure.
All right, I got Matt Youngblood here. Yeah, what are you, the CEO?
Yeah, I'm the CEO of Flex Radio.
Oh, cool.
So who am I speaking with?
W5KUB, Tom.
All right. Well, hey guys. So I'm Matt Youngblood. I'm the CEO of Flex Radio. Talking about our new technology. This radio is called Aurora. Okay. So what this is, the first of its kind, 500 watt transceiver. Okay. So what we're able to do is, because of our ultra high efficiency transmitter technology, we're able to cram 500 watts into our transceiver box. And this box weighs 18 pounds. So you've already shown this box?
Yes.
So what we've done is we're using a Class D switching amplifier technology, which is 80 to 90% efficient. Okay. So a typical transmitter is only about 40 40 to 50% efficient. So in order to get 500 watts out, you need something like 1250 watts in, and you're burning up 750 to 800 watts of heat. So with our transmitter, we're something like 90% efficient. But you only need 650 watts to put out 500 watts, and you're burning up 100 to 150 watts of heat. And so we were able to use our same 100 watt heat sink and our same fan from our 8400, 8600 on our 500 watt transmitter. And so in this radio, we were able to cram 500 watts with a 100 watt tuner and a built-in power supply in an 18-pound box. And so we think this is really going to be disruptive because you have a lot of our customers don't have 240 in their shack. So you can run it on a 110 just with a standard plug. We see a lot of interesting portable applications. So we're really excited about this. This is going to be really cool for the expeditions, for example, where fuel is a huge concern. So very excited about this. This is kind of a game changer in Hamvention. So we're excited to bring it to market.
All right, thanks,
Look-
Matt.
Yeah,
looks
We're
great.
gonna
Thank
go
you.
around
Thank you very
down
much.
see the key down, and
Great.
maybe take a picture with your
All right, sounds good.
thermal imaging.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Thank you for that.
All right. It's windy. All right, so here's the front of the radio. Well,
Start saving for
that's the front of the radio.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm going back.
There we are, key down. This has probably been down all day.
So
500 watts. And if I can grab this thermal image camera and show you how hot the dummy load is.
it's 100 watt and then 500 watts of
Let me do that.
Yeah, yes. I mean,
And then show you how cool the radio is. I wouldn't dare put my hand on that dummy load, but I can touch this radio all day. It's barely warm. Pretty
Wow.
cool technology.
Yeah.
See where I can walk to next. That radio that I just looked at is about $8,000.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Not in my budget anytime soon, since I've got enough flexed.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the ARRL booth. Gordo's not here this year. I heard he's just a little bit ill.
$8,000 for that radio. They're asking in the
Yeah.
chat room.
I think the entry level might be a little bit under 8, but I don't think it's much. And I think the top of the line with the the M rate with the M face, like the knobs, is in the $9,000 range. But it is a game changer. If you got that kind of money, it's pretty cool. Excuse me.
League official.
All right. Well, I'm going to move out to the next building over. I think DX Engineering's in there, and Kennywood and Yasu are in there. Now we'll just walk down this hallway. Yeah. Let's see what's here. Expert amp. Don't know if they have anything new, but I like this guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I had one. I didn't have this. I had the 1.3 for a while, and then sold that. Bought the Flex. That's a $7,000 amplifier.
Wow.
You get what you pay for it.
I know.
I was always afraid to get a solid state amp. I was afraid,
Really?
blow the transistors out so easy. But I think with the new, what is it, LD Moss? I've seen I've
Right.
seen pictures where they short the input, they short the antenna connection, they leave it open. They don't blow.
Right.
So that's a good deal
So
now.
these, this is, look at this. They're showing a 1.5 kilowatt stress test. And it's been running for 5 hours and 47 minutes. And you can see it's putting out 1,500 watts.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
I guess it gives it a break. Yeah, so it gives it a break and then it goes back into transmit. That's really neat. Never seen something built like that to run that test. So we'll see again. It gives you another 15 seconds of key down.
I would imagine they have the exciter radio down on very low power, probably like 10 watts or something.
I'm not sure if I can tell. I think it's this radio here.
Yeah.
Like I can't read the power. I can see that. No, I don't see it.
I don't know if it tells you on there or not the power, but usually a lot of amps, they take almost no drive.
What are you
Very
driving the
low.
amplifier with? How many watts?
Right now, let it key up. It is keyed up.
Oh, okay.
About 30 watts.
Oh,
The radios are set to 100 watts.
Right.
So all the SPE line, they have a patented ALC circuit in it. So you can set your radio for whatever. In my shack at home, I have a Kenwood 990. It puts out 200 watts. It's set at 200 watts. That will smoke one of these amplifiers.
Right.
But the patented ALC circuit actually draws the power that it needs from the radio. It'll throttle it back.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
That is cool. All right.
So loads of protection built in, so you can't overdrive it. That's one of the things that kills these solid amplifiers.
Absolutely.
Lots of antenna and SWR protection as well. The new Taurus has even more. So, all right, pretty sweet.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right. We learned a little bit of something there.
Yeah.
There's Kenwood. Oh, what's in the box?
Looks like an HF rig. Don't know.
Oh, no, it looks like 2 meter 440. It's
Oh,
not
really?
a nice big display. Yeah. This is a TM 750.
Okay.
That's a big face to put in the car. But it dealt with the speakers built on that face, which is nice.
Well, another thing in the car, I have a little trouble with, especially driving. If the display is small, it's hard to read. That might be nice having a large
That's
display.
true.
It might be nice.
As we get older, absolutely.
Yep.
I don't know what the ex-engineer is doing here with, their a parent company maybe, Summit Racing has this really cool tricked out Jeep
Oh, man.
with a camper tent on top.
I imagine you can buy that and you can, go out and do your own thing, the Expedition or whatever.
Right. And they've got some wire antennas strung around it. And
That whole system there, if it comes with radios, is probably more than $9,000. Yeah.
you think?
Yeah. What's it say on the tire? What on the tire right there, the front tires? There's a little note.
I don't know what that's. METHO. Method. Method. I don't know.
Thought maybe they
Interesting.
had a price tag on it. It's gonna be high. Summit,
Yeah, I
yep.
don't know if there's a price
Cool,
tag on it.
cool.
Yeah, very cool. And then DX is over here.
Well, tell me, do you think the crowd is very big? I don't see as many people there. Maybe it's because it's spread out more. I don't
It's
know.
I think right now it doesn't look very crowded. It certainly was crowded outside,
Yeah,
but in here now it's not so crowded. I do like their display. DX Engineering does a great job.
yep.
All their toroids. Antenna parts. Balance. Excuse me.
One of those, that thing?
Yeah, that thing right there. I like these. I have one. I have the first version they came out with. I like this one.
That's the Geo clock.
Or,
Or
that's that Geochrome.
yeah, Chrome
Geochrome. Geochrome.
I've got one here on
Yeah, I
TV.
have-
I never turned it on.
Oh, you should. It's nice.
Yeah.
I have a mechanical one, and I've got the first version of their digital one, and I use them both.
Oh yeah.
I just rebuilt the mechanical one with
There's
like
also
$500 of parts.
there's also one made out of a Pi, a Raspberry Pi, and I bought it in here. It was like $70 or $80. I never built it.
I built that. No, I built it.
Never built it.
The software's free. The software's free. I had a Pi, and I built it up for my buddy Jim that comes out here with me, NS3K. Gave it to him. It's a little different, but it's very cool.
Does it pretty much look like the Geocron that you buy? I mean,
It's close, but you can. There's a lot more you can configure with it. It's because the
Yeah.
Geocron is out of the box. You get what you get, and you can add maybe some different maps, but you can really customize the Pi one. I forget exactly what it's called.
okay.
Well, I think I covered the inside area.
Man, this video has been so clear and so sharp. You've done a great job, man. We'll probably run
I'm
some of
glad I-
this. We'll run some of this Tuesday night on the show.
All right, great. I'm glad I could help out.
Yeah, man.
You've always been good to me, so I appreciate it.
All right. Yeah.
There's some. Gotta love the guys with the antennas on their head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you used to run around with egg. How are you? I did. This gentleman spoke with me.
Told me they were gonna watch for me on here, but
Okay. Well, this is.
and I wanted to say hi.
Okay.
I'm Bob Farmer.
Okay. So this is
Just
this is Tom W5KUB.
just tell them we're
Hey,
live
Tom, you
right
should come
now.
around.
We're,
I've interviewed you a few times before.
I'm Bob Hardy, expert linear's expert amp USA. I'm
Yeah.
helping, but I used on it for linear.
Oh,
Anyway,
you don't own it anymore. You don't own it anymore.
no, I'm retarded. I
I retired. Oh, easy there. All right. Well, very good.
He's W5 UK.
Got it. All right.
United Quebec. Youth Quack.
It's this quick. All right.
Anyway, go ahead. Here's
Thanks, Bob.
Damn.
Oh, you on it now? Well, he did. We talked to him a little while ago. So you're the new owner, new distributor, new United States distributors.
For you now. Yes, sir.
All right, great. I had a 1.3 years ago. I think it's a great amp. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
It's the best amp on the market, the smartest amp out there for sure. And with all the protection built in them now, I mean, you just really can't play.
Can't kill them, huh? Good. Because that's something that a lot of hams do. They end up killing their solid state amps, and the analog amps, though. Right? All right. Thanks a lot.
I said,
You remember Expert Linear? This was the boss of Expert Linear, my wife, Elva. Elva.
All right.
Where's your together and then the people?
No problem. All right. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, that's a shame.
Well, the weather looks like it's holding up really well for you guys. I see puffy white
It
clouds.
is. I mean,
Yeah, look at those
it's
clouds.
the sun's been out most of the day. It's just it's a little gusty sometimes. This one now running for something that just blew away.
Well, look at all the food
see
out
my-
there. Look at all the food in the food court. You got a big selection there.
Yep. There's a lot. It's a great time out here, and the weather was pretty good this weekend.
I may have
We
to
were worried
come-
about that front that came through last night. We did get some hail at the hotel,
Oh, did
but
you?
nothing like they said that we could get.
Yeah.
I was quite worried about my vehicle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, I don't want to crack the windshield on the way home, you know?
Well, I mean, hey, windshield's not the biggest problem. If you get golf ball or tennis ball size hail
Oh, yeah.
dinging the hood and the top and everything, that's bad, man.
Absolutely. I've seen damage. I've never had it, but I've seen it
Yeah.
certainly on the internet. Not good.
Yeah. Well, did you see the old hit and miss? Is the hit and miss motor still out there this year?
Well, they haven't had it running for a few years.
Yeah.
They've got a replica, I
Oh.
guess because of the pollution it might put out. I guess they
Oh.
were concerned for the environment. But here, I'm going to walk right near it. I'm going
Okay.
way.
I think they were the ice cream people, right?
Yep. Yes, they're right here, Raiders.
Yeah.
But I missed the hit and miss engine. It's funny you say that because I've looked on eBay at the engines. I'm thinking about buying one just to.
You want to hit
Wait,
and
they
miss,
got
huh?
something running, maybe.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
something
man.
running there.
There it is. I want
Here.
some ice cream. Oh, gee. Oh,
You want some ice cream, huh?
yeah, I do.
Okay, so it looks like they do have a little one running. Hold
Oh,
on, let
yeah,
me
it's
bring this
running.
down. Look, they have a little guy.
That's cool,
Remember
man.
the big one they had?
Well, it's running, but I don't see it turning the other wheel there.
No, that's all hooked up. Looks like there's a big motor there now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, let me see if I can get on top of it here. That is cool.
Huh.
Not much of a line right now for ice cream. Sometimes during the day, this ice cream line's got about 50 people in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it's a good place to come. If you've never been to Hamvention, you gotta come.
Yeah. When you're heading back to New Jersey
Tomorrow morning,
tomorrow? Yeah.
try to be on the road by between 6 and 6:30.
I think your drive is about the same as mine. It's about 10 hours for me.
We make it in about 8, but then to my buddy's house. But then I've got another 2 hours to get to my house. So you're right.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
And there's my buddies here. Say hi to Bob. Say hi to Bob. That's Tom.
Hello,
That's
Bob. Hello, Bob. Hello, hello.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, man.
Yeah.
Looks like you guys are having a good time.
We're having a great time, Tom. Wish you were here.
Well, I came to Dayton for 40 straight years. I didn't miss a year. I didn't miss a year for 40 years, and I'm taking a few years off right now.
Well, it's a good time. It's windy today. It's a good time, though. You just got you coming.
Yeah, I may come back in a year or two. Just look around.
All right, Tom. I'm gonna turn this off for a little bit.
All right, thank you so much, man, for the video. You did a
You're
great
welcome,
job.
my friend.
Great job. Have a safe trip home tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
All
Let's
right.
get. I'll tell you. All right, thanks.
Uh-huh. All right. That was pretty good. Mark, did you see any of that?
Yeah, but I saw some of it. Yes.
Yeah. Man, the quality was good. We've got to go 5G, I guess. Or fiber optics.
Yeah, you just have to keep people from getting tangled in it.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, that was really good. I recorded that segment in the one earlier, so we can play that back a little later. We'll probably have some of that on the show Tuesday night. All right, well, we're not going to be on tomorrow. Tomorrow is, today's our last day for our Hamfest. So today's turned out really well with Jeff doing his videos. They've turned out really well. I'm pretty happy on how it's gone today.
Yeah, I gave up on that. It's just trying to peel itself. Now what?
Ready. We got
See here, put your feet up.
you can look at something in somebody's booth inside. I was referred to. Mike.
And one of them was right. Yes.
In the night, underneath the stars so bright, connecting folks from far and wide. Waves in the air they provide. Call signs echo through the ether. Let's get closer, let's go deeper.
give you a story to pass in. I'll tell you. I was a loser at some point.
Twist the knob, find a friend.
I put everything in my resume.
Airwaves
Yes,
never
you read
seem
such
to end. CQ calling loud and clear. Sharing stories ear to ear. Antennas point to the sky. Signals rise and amplify. Tuning into hearts worldwide. Our voices mesh and coincide. Amateur radio round table so fine. Join the
More dog topics.
HF to VHF, we're all here. Let's make the distance disappear. Join the chat and realize. HF to VHF, we're all here. Let's make the distance disappear. Twist the knob, find a friend. Airwaves never seem to end. CQ calling loud and clear. Sharing stories ear to ear. To me. Amateur radio round table so fine. Join the chat and realize. From HF to VHF, we're all here. Let's make the distance disappear. Here. Tune it in, the static fades MF. Voices rising on the RF waves. Every night it's time to go. Ham fams meeting on the video. Tom W5KUB's in control. Ham pushing the stream with that broadcast soul. From shack to screen, near or far, he's the reason we know who we are. He is the amateur radio round table, and live and loud rocking every label. We're on at 8 Central every night, with signals clear and spirits bright. With Tom Glenn KW5GP and Brett WY7BG, and a shout out to Mark P. You know he brings the heat. Join the crew and tag along at W5KUB.com. Glenn's in deep with the DIY MF, building radios that touch the sky. Schematic dreams and soldered art, he brings that maker's heart. Then Brett's on air, strong and clear, rocking Wyoming from ear to ear. He's wrangling signals like a boss, showing the world what hams don't toss. It's the amateur radio round table. We're loud, we're more than cable. call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen with hams worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. GD, spin a dial, grab your mic, MC. Another Tuesday, feeling just right. GD, from coast to coast, we're tuning in at W5KUB. Let's begin. Whether you're a novice or extra class, there's a place for you. Come join the blast. Building bridges from shack to shack. Ham radio family, we got your back. It's the best ham show on earth. Amateur radio roundtable.
I'm gonna go look at something again, and I'll be back.
All right. Look for me.
All right. You play cricket sounds through that.
What's going on here with all the APs?
That is Wi-Fi.
Is it connected to the mesh network, the Hamnet?
Nope, it's just normal Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Blasting around.
We're gonna have some people run around and stream video, but they didn't show up, so it's pretty to bring people in. Yep. That's about it. Have you heard of the new Wi-Fi Halo?
Nope.
Oh, check it out.
Yeah.
It's the future. Everybody's gonna drop LoRa like a sack of shit, like they should, hopefully. LoRa is proprietary garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. IEEE made a new standard 802.11 AH.
Okay.
900 megahertz, multiple miles.
Multiple mile. Okay.
That's like a medium antenna. Like you probably go too far with put it on an extra tower, but yeah, that's gonna be the new ISM band, probably like the main protocol. And the fact that it's Wi-Fi is awesome. That's the most open standard of radio that people are familiar with in the modern day.
You can use it for literally anything.
Literally.
Sorry, guys, no prizes this year. In fact, we're doing the Hamvention remote. We're back in our studio back in Collierville, Tennessee. I don't recall any storms at all that came through here last night. We were supposed to get some severe weather about 10 p.m., but I don't think we got any.
What's funny is that video coming back to me looks fuzzy, but the video going out is crystal clear.
Are you there, or is this?
I'm here.
Okay, I heard the car horn. I thought this must be a replay.
No, at this when if the cars are parked around, you get a lot of those.
Yeah. So it's 3 o'clock there, and I see people driving out there on the streets in front of you. I thought that wasn't allowed.
Well, this isn't Montgomery County.
What's that mean?
We're in Greene County.
Yeah.
Well, when they were at Hera, they were like, Hera wasn't the ones doing it. It was the police and fire there were very strict about any.
Right. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Whereas here, they don't want you to do it when it's opening, but it's towards the end of the day, so nobody's really policing that.
So they're not real strict. You could get out of there at 2 o'clock if you had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. That's cool. Yep.
I mean, there were a couple of times at Hare Arena where we they wouldn't let a car in, so we used a little red wagon and disassembled the tent, made about 3 trips out to where the car was parked to take the tent there in tubes and fabric, and got out of there early.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't let anybody in to do that early.
Yeah.
But the wagon worked. It was more than adequate, and none of it really weighed a lot. It was just a lot of tubing parts and fittings and fabric tarps. So
You're getting some good wind there. It's actually blowing your camera around on your front view.
yes, it is. As Stevie said, it's got probably 100 pounds of sandbags on the base of it, and it's still moving it around.
Yeah, kind of like an earthquake there, watching everything move around.
But I mean, it's temperature-wise, it's okay with this much breeze. It's you can get a burst of 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's been having a heck of a time up there.
Yeah, it's hanging on.
Oh, I think it's radio roundtable.
Yep.
Yeah, hello.
Right.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Have a good weekend?
It's been okay.
Be safe.
All right, thank you.
Well, so are you gonna leave your tent up tonight or take it down?
I don't know with this wind what we'll be doing. Yeah.
I wonder, I haven't looked at the radar. Let me look at radar here real quick.
Nothing showing. There's nothing showing, and there's
really?
nothing in the forecast other than wind.
Yeah. Hmm. So how do you think the attendance has been? Can you tell compared to last year or?
It's been pretty good, I would say.
Yeah.
It would be comparable.
Yeah.
So in the morning, it was there's a lot of people moving around. Seemed like a lot of lookers.
Speed test here real quick. I think I'm gonna use a different browser for my speed test.
Is this your gaming PC you're running this on?
No, this is just my desktop that I've always run the show on.
Okay. Well, there might be maybe a hardware requirement that's gone up if you run this web-based thing on a desktop PC.
Well, I've made sure that I have gig cards, Ethernet and all of them, and not
No,
just
but it's
limited.
running. Is
Yeah.
it? Okay. Is there it's an application you actually install for your end?
Yeah,
Your end of this an application, or it's not a web browser thing?
it's an application. Yeah.
Okay. Because if you were running it in a web browser, I could see a underpowered computer giving you a
Yeah.
problem.
See, I'm seeing on this
That's all
on
speed
the
up.
webcast. On the webcast, I'm seeing 82 down, 44 up. That's changed a lot. Earlier I was getting I was getting 40s. Well, one time I was getting 26 up. It's been all over the place today.
It's like your neighbors are somehow affecting your internet.
Well, I don't know. Don't know.
And with this running here with two cameras, I get, wow, it keeps going up. I got 230 down, which is pretty good, I think. Considering we shock tested the Starlink thing.
Yeah.
And I've got, with the cameras running, I got about 20 meg up.
That's good.
Right, blow away again.
Oh, man.
Here,
8244.
we're trying.
8244. Let me try the other browser now. I got 8244. That's what IE.
Hello.
Yeah, 55. Interesting. So it's just every PC is different, every browser is different. You know.
Camera's blowing all over. Yeah.
Oh, you'll nail it. I think.
So Mark, IE, I get 82 down. Chrome, I get 80. I get 55 up. Difference in the browser. 82,
Yeah.
82, 82 versus 55. Now my upload, IE 44, Chrome 46. So Chrome beats it a little bit.
Well, the other thing is if you use the same browser and you run the test about 5 times in a row, you'll get a different numbers
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Because it kind of depends on how busy the site is that you're going to get the speed test
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. Right. I think the balloon launch, Randy, the balloon launch was either Friday or Saturday around noontime. I don't remember, I don't know what day he did it, but I'm sure that's already, well, today is Saturday. So it was either today or yesterday.
Well, if it was today, probably he might not have been able to. With this
I know he had his forum, I think he had his forum yesterday. Normally he launches after the forum. So I don't know when he launched. Don't know. I haven't looked at our balloon yet that's been flying today. Let me see where it is. Okay, so here's where we are right now. Of course, it may be, if it's dark there, we've traveled a little further, but at 2 o'clock today, we were at 42,322 feet, and we were, wow, we're getting close to Africa, actually. Now, 2:08, and the time now is 2:17, so it's still updating. It must still be in the daylight right there. Once it gets
Where's the equator?
Where's the equator?
Relative to you?
You say, where is
Are
it?
you going to cross it? Yeah, are you going to cross the equator?
No, we're not going to go across
today?
it. We won't go across it. The equator's going to be way down here, right here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So let's see. Let's look at the proposed flight. Let's look at it real quick. If you put the call letter in here, you've got to put it in uppercase. It will not find it if it's lowercase. All right, let's see what it says here. Why is it not finding it? Looks like KUB 119. Huh. Sunday Hub is not finding. Sunday Hub is not finding it. Or I don't know why. It must. Sunday Hub could be down. I don't know. 35 KB 119. Yeah. Don't know. Okay, well, at least we know on APRS where it is.
Is it warm out there in the sun?
No. Okay. It's like this temperature. Okay. It is windier.
Oh, perfect. Sure. I can go wander around a bit.
All right. Please wander around a bit.
Okay.
Bring back some good stuff.
I won't. I only bring back junk.
That's what I like. I like junk. I don't buy nothing new there. I buy the junk. And if it's free, it's even better. You know, I get this message on the YouTube dashboard all the time. It says, please use keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less because we're not getting enough video. Well, I'm streaming to YouTube at 4 megabits. I don't know where to change the keyframe frequency. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, I don't know where that would be. You would think they would be doing that on their own.
Yeah, I've seen it on some of the setups somewhere for various things, but when I look right now, I can't find it. Maybe because I'm connected already.
How are you doing today? Good, good. Trying not to blow away. We're trying not to blow away. It's been trying really hard to blow us away. Well, we've got a lot of anchors here.
You know,
Thank you.
For many, many years, when we were outside, we'd set our tent up and we'd go to Lowe's or Home Depot, whichever, I don't remember now. We'd buy like 20 sacks of sand and we would put them on every leg and tie it down with the sandbags. And then one of the crazies every year, the crazies would take the sandbags and they would put it in their barn. He used it for sandblasting. And it ended up after a bunch of years, I think he had a whole barn full of sandbags.
Yeah. He wasn't sandblasting as fast as he was getting sand.
Right. I've got a sandblaster and I've used regular sand. It works okay.
I found one that works on your pressure washer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that you get no dust. You get no dust.
It works on a pressure washer?
Yes.
So you're running water through it?
Well, you run water through the nozzle, but it sucks the sand, and you end up with water and sand coming out of the nozzle.
I got you.
And it will take the paint off in one pass. I mean, one pass. Wherever it hits, there's no paint. You don't have to.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. So Do you use the same suction like you would if you had soap in it? You use the white tip?
Well, there's like a special tip that
Oh.
you put on the end of the thing on the wand. Instead of the wand tip, you use a special tip. It's got a
Okay.
ceramic insert,
Okay.
and it
Because
has a
the,
tube you stick in your sand.
yeah, because the only
And
suction on the pressure washer is that the white tip, you know, it'll suck the soap. The others, I guess, don't suck it, but that's interesting.
But this is like a thing you put on the end of the wand, and you stick it does its own pickup of your.
Oh, so the
your
pickup
sand or
hose, does the pickup hose hooks on the end of the wand?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it doesn't go through the entire hose like the soap would.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
I'll have to look into that.
But
You know, I mean, my pressure
It was very
water, my pressure water will take paint off, but I can see how the
Now,
sand
this will
would take.
this.
Yeah, I can see how the sand would take it off better.
Well, I had a friend that was trying to use the needles, the pneumatic needle thing to clean up stuff that's rusty. It was very tedious and time-consuming and noisy.
Yeah.
And we tried that, and it didn't matter if the surface was smooth or rough or whatever. It would literally, every time you do one pass, it totally cleaned it to shiny metal, whatever it was. And you just needed to hit all the places you wanted it to be shiny, and it was very impressive with the water and sand, and then when you were done, you just had wet sand on the ground, so you could wait for it to dry or scoop it out of there with a shovel.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
it was not messy in the normal sense. You don't
Well,
have sand everywhere. And
Yeah, I've got a sandblaster. You know, you see through the top, through the glass, and you get gloves on it, and you go inside, and it does a pretty good job. But man, it starts stirring up the cloud in there where you can't really see what you're doing. And I put a vacuum on mine where it sucks that out. You know, while I'm doing it.
That's probably what you have to do.
Yeah, yeah.
And but if you do it with water,
Hadn't thought about it. All right, Randy says our balloon 119 is doing great. I'm not watching it real close. You know, I did that for the Arkansas River Valley Amateur Radio Foundation Club over in Russellville. That's where I went to college, and I've been over the last couple of years to their Hamfest. I really enjoy going back over there. I would write down the time. Almost every 5 minutes when it would transmit, I'd write down the time, the speed, the altitude, and so forth. It looks like the altitude's holding real good, so I'm real happy with it. This might be a good flying balloon.
They're also probably much more expensive. Are you familiar with the Cannonball Run? It's, one of the things that some of the racers would do in the Cannonball Run is they would hook up a radar unit in their car to get the other racing to slow down so they can fly by them. Look, the radar sector's picking up X-Band. What's going on? I'm going to slow down. Down. Oh, he's going to get stopped. How many of these units was he in?
all right. Video started moving again.
Did it what?
Were you having a bandwidth? Your video started moving again. You were frozen.
Just now it was frozen?
Yeah, just a minute ago when the guy walked in and started asking me questions, and
I don't know.
I noticed before I stood up that the camera wasn't rocking in the wind.
I don't know. I didn't see that. I was rolling up my Ethernet cable that went over to my what do you call that thing? My backup internet, whatever you call it. Yeah. it must have went out because I see in the chat room it logged me in as W5KUB2.
Oh, so your internet died again.
So it must have took a blip, and it came right back up, and it logged me back in. That was fast.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You know, it looks like vMix comes right back on. I don't have to do anything. Now, if it's a short blip, okay, YouTube stayed on. YouTube stayed on, and let's see if X stayed on.
Ready to go home? Yeah.
Looks like looks like X stayed on. Not sure about Facebook. Let me see. Facebook. Actually needed too low a frame per second. Current frame per second rate is too low. If we set the frame rate to 15 to 60, our viewers may experience a lower quality stream. I wonder why Facebook and YouTube keep telling me they're not getting enough. I'm streaming each one of them at 4 megabits. Yeah.
Unless the actual throughput is less than what you're trying to push.
I mean, I'm set at like 4 megabits for them at, 720p 4 megabits.
But it may be that the network won't tolerate it. You can't really tell what.
Are you saying I'm sending? You're saying maybe I'm sending too much?
It's possible. Yeah, you may have it. Maybe trying to squeeze too much through that.
Yeah, because they're saying they're not getting enough.
Well, you may be hitting some limits to it. What
Yeah.
the link will do.
Yeah.
Outbound.
Yeah. Learn more. Let me see what they say. Learn more. Technical specifications for Facebook. Keyframe size 2 seconds recommended to 4 seconds. Do not exceed. I got to find out where this keyframe is, because this is Facebook,
Okay.
and YouTube was telling me I need to set my frame rate.
What if you just stream on one of them? Does the messages go away?
I don't know.
If you weren't streaming on multiples?
It says recommended bit rate 1080p at 60. I can do it. R 720 at 60, 720 at 30. I'm trying to do, I do the 720 30. I figure that uses less bandwidth.
Yeah, half as much.
Video bit rate 1500 to 4000 kilobits. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Protocol.
But your link may be, your cable modem upload speed may be having issues.
Yeah.
Maybe really the media that you're getting to the outside with is having a problem. Not your end. I mean, it may be the path. You can see you make the assumption. You're making the assumption that you really have 4 megabits of outbound bandwidth at all times. You'd need to look with a different kind of a speed test.
Yeah.
To see if there's something going on, because it could be that it's coming and going. Like
well,
running.
Let's see. I don't know how to. Let's see. I don't know how to interpret this, but there is a statistics. Let's see, data source on vMix. I can pull up a log here that supposedly tells me all I need to know about the stream. Tells me how many source drops, how many rendered dropped, resyncs, queues, video. Video and audio. Interesting. Oh, well, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, probably the test would be to not only just stream on one service and see if the messages go away. Because that would be the clue that maybe the cable modem doesn't really consistently give you enough bandwidth.
Yeah.
Because everything you add on, I mean, there's the video that comes to me for my 2 connections that come from you, and then there's the 3 streams you have going out.
Yeah, but your up and your down should be separate.
Well, they aren't really in a cable modem.
All
They
right.
are, but they aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to all run through the same encode decode process to make it work.
Well.
And it's all done at an RF level. So if you have RF interference in the cable, you're going to have bandwidth problems one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to check out how to change this keyframe frequency. That might help because both of them are mentioning that. Both are mentioning that keyframe frequency.
Okay.
What I'll do, I'll do a search here. Okay. All right.
Here, watch the booth for a minute.
Do what?
Watch the booth for a minute.
Did you say you want me to watch the booth?
Well, yeah, watch for a booth. You got to collect money though if somebody comes up and wants to buy something.
I'll just tell them drop it on the table there, just with all the other money. All right, so I'm going to do okay, how do I set the frame key rate on vMix? vMix tips, time video frame rates, YouTube. Gear icon next to the drop down where you can adjust your stream settings. Next to the drop down where you can adjust your streams. A gear.
It's a carry case. No, something to protect that fire.
All right. Anyone there?
Nobody's
Hello.
here.
Who's here?
Nobody's here.
Nobody?
Nobody's here.
Nobody. Oh,
Nobody.
man. Is this AI talking? All right. Let me show you what I found, man. Let me show you what I found here. Can you see the screen? Look at this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not it.
Keyframe 2 seconds.
That's not it. I'll get it in a minute. I'll figure it out. How about that? What do you think?
Yeah? Oh, that's what you're looking for? To modify?
Yeah, how to change the frame frequency?
So it's in the, okay, well, yeah, the really is to see if you can find the file profile XML there, hopefully.
Yeah. I'm gonna look and see if I can find it. Let's see, I'm looking for, I'm gonna be looking for, usually when I look for something like that, it's not there. I got a different version. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna look and see. All right, I gotta look under C program file. C program files. Yep, wrong program file. I gotta look under 386. 386. vMix. Oh, that's 2012. That's 13 years ago. vMix, right there. / streaming. There's streaming. Streaming. Profile. Edit file. Let's see a profile. Whoa. There's a lot there. Let's see. Keyframe. All right, I got to search. There's too much in here. I got to search for keyframe now. Let's see. There's the frame rate. Frame rate? I wonder if that's the same as frame rate. Yeah, let's see. Profile main. Profile. Profile main profile. All right, let me look again. Profile. Well, there isn't one. I did see in here frame rate 15. Frame rate system keyframe. It didn't say anything about keyframe. I see a frame rate. Frame rate. Key frame rate, right there it is. Let's see. It's mentioned in that file a bunch of times, but I don't see where it's set. I'll have to look into it more. All right, what time is it there? It's 3. It's almost 4 o'clock there. I think we're going to go ahead and shut it down. There isn't much going on here, for sure, man. Thanks for all your hard work there. We got some good video recorded, I think, from Jeff. And overall, we made it. Hey, your weather was good. Everything's okay.
Yeah, it blew away.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, hey, I'll see you later. We're going to go ahead and shut it down. Let me get in the chat room, tell everybody goodbye. And we will see them later.
All right.
See you later, man.
See ya.
All right.
Have a good evening.
CQ on the air tonight. Well, roundtable's lit and the signal's tight. Per static fades, I twist the knob. The shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high. Another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that tone. Across the globe, I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in. Let the conversation begin. We're at the amateur radio roundtable. We're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5KUB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're rocking the bands wild and free. Hey, Glenn's got mods on a breadboard base. Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, the skip is long. We're singing the ham radio song.